afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast from me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda Hero Psych, Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to 1 versus 1 on the ever sunny and excellent Arnhem checkpoint. Between the south, we got Gentlefox, most gentle of foxes fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany, and the Panzer Division versus in the north, not the neath, but the north. We got Cancerman fighting here for America, freedom, and the 3rd Armored Division. Also, a nice thanks to Tyler and Adam for donating and supporting the Propagandacast. Most appreciated, and a big thanks to both of you. Certainly helps paying for rent and food, so for others still wobbling about, do consider. It does help me out, and allows me to keep making videos on a daily basis. Links are in the video description. But we're out here. Come close air support there. Once a staple of much Wehrmacht cheese, it is rather fallen into the shadows here, but Gentlefox looks like he's trying to resurrect it. Cancerman here with armor, heavy cavalry, and tactical support. Infantry bullets and machine gun bullets there for Gentlefox, and all infantry, well, vehicle and built stuff there for Cancerman. We got Grenadier MD-42 start here for Gentlefox, wiring off here the center victory point with double rifleman and 1 reaction squad here for Cancerman. Sitting about wiring off the fuel point. Goddamn Krauts, gotta wire off her fences. Why do I have to wire off her fences? Isn't that like doing the same thing? Well, they could hide behind the fence. They can't hide behind the barbed wire. No one can. Except Chuck Norris. Who's that? I don't know. But we got these occupying the centre. He's pushing a bit for these, but it's not so a strong push here. Need to be careful he doesn't get too sucked into the centre of the map here. That can end up as a mistake by many a Wehrmacht player, and that's certainly many that's gone to ground in the centre of Arnhem checkpoint when they then forgot about the fuel point. More riflemen there for Cancerman. Gunnisman Westbrook, there you go, sighting Americans, or perhaps just smelling all the bacon. Just pulls back towards the house. There they go. Grenadiers, or church specifically. Rifting up there. Grenadiers firing back. MD-42 carrying the cuff point here with sandbags just in case. Pioneers moving for the fuel point there. We got more Grenadiers here for Gentlefox moving westwards. Riflemen falling back. They're not going to shoot it out with the crouch inside the church. Reactions moving in the west. And we got Riflemen moving eastwards. They might try and make for a bigger push there towards Gentlefox's fuel point. And looking, of course, at Gentlefox's spread of forces, I mean, that's going to be very potent since there's no immediate force. They can sort of meet your rack size, the MD-42, and most of his infantry is, well, rather far away. He's going for more Grenadiers there, not say more additional Maschinengewehren. Riflemen moving eastwards there. Reactions they're sneaking about. Riflemen moving westwards. And there you go, pushing for the cuff point. MD-42 here. Might actually not be able to shoot there due to the tree. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Pine trees are no match for the MD-42. They're just opening up, and the Grenadiers hold up behind a tractor. Oh, Bob's firing at the Grenadiers behind a tractor. The rest of the guys were just admiring. Go, Bob, you can do it. How about helping me? No. My carbines are... I'm out of ammo. No, you got plenty of ammo. I just saw I put in a fresh clip, you dick. There you go, Grenadiers now firing back. I'm not entirely sure what spurred on the ability to fire back. I guess sort of I realized, oh yeah, we've got rifle. Fire back, Leute. Schuss us Army Schweinhunden, who's the boss here? Run back, and the Grenadiers are pushing back into the church. He's pushing up for the cuff point there. Though he still needs to hit that point, but in this case he might try and flank in and get into the house before the rifleman can. Can he make it? No, does not. Rifleman takes it there first. MD-42 setting up here in the restaurant. We got the fuel point not being harassed here. Again, his force, the 2 folks in the centre, which does mean his fuel point are much more exposed here to Cancerman's vicious rifleman. Chudek continues out here with Bob finally going down. And now Lewis has to take over. Rifleman there falling back. Mortar fire there from Gentlefox's Granat in the Alpha opening up. They also note this is not from the balance preview mod. Try to say, well, ensure it doesn't get too much there as well. But again, rest assured, there will be more matches from the balance preview mod. Rest assured. Rifleman under fire from the MD-42. We got an M20 on the way here for Cancerman, which means he's going for the Lieutenant. He's going for more aggressive early play here, a bit swifter, more mobile, and perhaps also, trying to prepare ahead of time for the balance preview match again, where the Lieutenant and the M20 probably be seeing a lot more usage. Grenadiers around the car pot, needs to get into cover though. The sandbags, rather than standing besides them, standing behind them. But at the same time, they're already here. That might be a problem, as we can see that Cancerman is already here executing a very strong flank. And again, there's not enough support units here, so now he's slightly moving his MD4 to other mortars also being reshifted. In the west there, we got Grenadiers being engaged by Riflemen and Echelons. Now they occupy the house where Bob gave his life for America. Grenadiers taking shot at by Riflemen. By the way, that's going to be a movie by Mel Gibson. Bob dying for America. No, it's not. Grenadiers, they need to consider retreating. Got replaced there. Lieutenant firing up there. So overall, Cancerman there slotting down most of the map. They're securing the resource, the fuel west. Gentlefox has got the centre. But in terms of just being able to do anything besides the centre, his actions are a lot more limited. In that regard, I feel Gentlefox might have gone himself a bit too concerned there with it. We'll have to see if we can sort of somehow manage to get out. We've got a 2-2 on the way there. That should help versus the M20 there, which is firing away with its 50 caliber machine gun. But there you go. Jürgen tried to panzer over. There you go. Otto instead does it. Damage engineer in the M20. 2-2 almost done. Mortify there, and we got bazookas out here for the Echelons. He's of course already expecting the 2-2 to hit the field, and is thusly preparing an anti-tank team with which to dissuade the Kraut motor vehicles from being too much of a problem. Grenadiers participating with the lieutenant here in the south, more rifle on the way for Cancerman as he sort of adds more infantry to the festivities. 2-2 there arriving for Gentlefox and the Panzerlehr Panzerdivision. Rifle being pushed back there, and the lieutenant falling back here towards the stocks of grapes or whatever. Trying to avoid here German firepower. There go just hits retreat. Fuel point there should be on. We got the M20 rushing down the east as the 2-2's operating in the west, looking for the M20. So sharp move there by Cancerman, basically outwitting the expected counter by just simply being on the other end of the map. Sharp move there, sharp move there. Sometimes the best move is to do, you know, the unexpected, not by being too predictable. And Gentlefox surely was not expecting his opponent to move away from where the expected counter would hit. Cancerman, that sneaky bastard. Getting under 504 in the mortar. Rifleman westwards. Overall, Cancerman is just exerting very strong map control here against Gentlefox, using his riflemen very expertly, his lieutenant and the M20 as well there. And overall, selling initially these for a more mobile strategy that is much harder for Gentlefox to pin down. In particular, since Gentlefox has gone for a more static play around the centre. So, again, I can't help but feel that's a bit of a mistake there by Gentlefox. I mean, he's going to at least need some fuel caches or something to at least make up for the lack of otherwise control there against Cancerman. Otherwise, Cancerman could easily take a head here of Gentlefox and do a lot of damage. In the west, the M20 is still crushing fences. Like some hoodlum. Almost got the fuel point, just needs to reconnect it again. Gentlefox here could consider some S-mines to help defend the CoH point against American harassment, or around here for that matter.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Medic bunker up there for Gentlefox and the Wehrmacht. You got the rifle on the run for the 222 that like to punch his speedbag and strikes fear into the hearts of the average GI. Well, obviously not as much as will strike fear into them once the patch hits. With 4 rifle squads there for Cancerman. Could be indicating perhaps he's going here for tactical support with light machine guns. Of course, well, there's BARs obviously. It's also a good option with all these rifles. He's actually upgrading some of them with bazookas as well. So he's overall trying to minimise the, well, effectiveness of Gentlefox's 2-2 by just increasing the number of counters towards it. They need to be careful he doesn't go too heavy in the bazookas either, since, you know, that will mean Gentlefox's infantry will be a lot more potent, because there's just a lot of bazookas but no BARs, really just enough rifles. There you go. M20 trying to deal with the 2-2, we've got the MD4 on the job here as well. And the 2-2 though, opening up the 20 and 20 falling back here a bit. 2-2 can't seem to land a hit. We got rear here versus the Pioneers, but Grenadiers upon them, no upgrades there. Fighting around the CoH point on the west, the Grenadiers falling to the house. A lot of pressure back and forth. Bazooka teams nearby, and there you go, M10 moving here, they're going to get within range of the Panzerfaust here, 2-2 can to deal with it, but at the same time we've got a support weapon team there, there's the Bazooka team there for him, damage engine, there you go, 2-2 swinging about here, trying to get behind and avoid a lot of other things there, and get the M20, Briessen's almost get wiped as well, pops out the crew, so at least try and form an improvised anti-tank team that way, almost got the Echelons, 2-2 will try to pursue the Echelons and wipe them, there we go, there we go. If you can get a wipe, that would definitely be a good win there, I think, for Gentlefox. That's going to be 120 munitions. Actually, 100 munitions just lost there. In this case, the rifle and the bazooka basically act as a sufficient deterrent here for Gentlefox, and he just decides to pull away the 2-2 before suffering any needless losses. But there you go, Gentlefox has repulsed Cancerman here with a few losses. Lieutenant again going for the fuel point, 2 to 2 moving in. Panzergrenadier on the way there for Gentlefox and the Panzerlehr Panzerdivision. So named because it was basically taken from, well, basically training units, so the more elite ones, usually the instructors and all as training personnel, sort of formed into an elite combat unit. Possibly under the auspices of Guderian, at least his memoirs hinted at it, but then again, that could just be Guderian taking credit for it. It's a bit harder to say there. But it was also heavily equipped, for example, and was in fact the elite armoured division on the Western Front, in fact on any front really, because unlike most other divisions, each Panzergrenadier battalion, which was heavily equipped with armoured half-tracks, which is actually really rare. And there's only one other division that also fought on the Western Front, and that was because it had been equipped with converted French half-tracks. Otherwise, it was pretty much the only division to basically have each Panzergrenadier battalion an armoured half-tracks. Otherwise, it would have been trucks, heavy cars, and, well, bicycles later in the war. For example, the 17th SS in Normandy had several battalions mounted on bicycles. And we're talking SS Panzergrenadiers. Granted, not the best, but still. Take up there for Gentlefox. We got here Grenadiers versus advancing riflemen with BARs there. His men struggling here to stand against the American tide. To the opening of troops in the centre of the essence. We've got a mortar out here for Cancerman to try and break through the German lines. He's trying to crush Gentlefox's centre, his Schwerpunkt. We can see the Gentlefox has actually brought up another mortar to further reinforce it. Also machine gun bunker to cover out the flank here, though he's not directly defending the fuel point though, but still, it seems like Gentlefox is aiming for a more defensive strategy with the Wehrmacht. A bit risky here. Bit risky. Rather depends in particular on how Cancerman plays against Gentlefox. On a larger map though, like Arnhem Checkpoint, it's going to be particularly tricky because there's a lot of paths to basically move around it all then outflank Gentlefox. So rather, he's really reliant on Cancerman actually trying just to break it down through sheer force and stubbornness. Though again, if he keeps up with that, I mean, Gentlefox might actually have a good chance of winning there. But if he does launch, say, one really good flank at some point, then that could be GG for Gentlefox. There you go, Panzers in these versus Lieutenant, Assault Rifles versus Thompson. And oh, beyond there you go, Sturmgewehrs and bundle grenades. Take care of the Lieutenant. He gave his life for democracy. Most of the grenadiers they're being pushed back with the riflemen and the BARs. Back here, troops seeing reinforcing, mortar still firing away there. A small mortar battery there for Gentlefox to support his strong point in the centre. He's got access to the Stuka strafing runs here for the Panzerlehr Panzerdivision. Also, an even more fun fact, while the Panzerlehr was a full division, it was technically not a unique concept as such due to the way that the German instructional training units would work. But some other armies would just basically take veterans and send them back to teach others. What the Germans did was they take the entire sort of training cadres out and give them direct combat experience on the front line. So, for example, doing, the fighting in Stalingrad, I believe that was, for example, a Lehr Pioneer Battalion, a sort of instructional unit there fighting in there. And during, for example, fighting in Anzio, I believe there was, for example, an artillery layer unit, but also a grenadier layer unit. So, for example, that's where you could sort of be attached here and there. It's a little fun fact there, by the way, little fun fact for those that were not aware. Rifleman up here to engage the grenadiers, pulling up him, trying to get some cover. Got the Tunisians supporting as well. Rifleman negative cover, by the way. No smoke screen, no covering there, so they sort of close in. And the Germans should overall have the upper hand. They're just doing a lot of damage up close. Grenadiers still white, bit of a loss there for Gentlefox, in particular since those were men with a light machine gun. Also note he's actually slightly shifting his mortars from time to time to possibly, or most likely avoid, mortar counterfire there from Cancerman's mortar there. Major, a lot of anti-tank team plus riflemen up the west side here, noting because he's taking ahead. He's not just planning on relying on heavy cavalry, comfort and Pershings, 2 thumbs up here. We got Sapoma co-op there for Gentlefox. He's not quite as much fuel there as Cancerman due to, again, excellent and consistent fuel harassment there from Cancerman against Gentlefox. So again, while he able to control the centre, he's struggling to control the fuel flow. At the same time, Cancerman does seem to actually take here Gentlefox's bait and does insist on attacking head on. And again, while he has some mortars, he's not using it for example to lay down smoke screens to make it harder here for Gentlefox to actually defend it. Major about to get, well, a major expulsion from life as he gets annihilated there by heavy machine gun fire, mortar fire, and other kinds of fire, including actual fire. We got a Sherman on the way there for Cancerman and the 3rd Armoured. 2-2 moving about here, closing in vicinity 2. Mortar under fire there from the 222. Grenadiers moving ahead as well there. Pushing in to secure the centre as well. Gentlefox generally just seems perpetually low on munitions, which means he can't actually make use of any of the stuff here. They could consider a supply drop soon to actually deliver him some munitions, so that'd be a bit risky. Could soon go for Stug. He could aim for an Osman, but then again, with his Sherman out, I mean, Stug would be good. They could also feel pressure to go for the Panther 4 to also help deal with all the infantry. I mean, an Osman in the current circumstances would be, I think, be quite risky. I mean, he's got actually no anti-tank, which means he definitely needs either Stug or a Panther 4. The Osman currently is just right out. And even then, I mean, waiting for the Panther 4 is going to be pretty risky here for Gentlefox, since again, he's up against a Sherman. Flanking here, the machine guns bank with the rifleman. Good work there. Also good work on the west side, you know, not attacking straight into the centre. Though, of course, he doesn't know if Gentlefox has got any anti-tank weapons at all, which he doesn't. But again, at least he's not assuming he can just, you know, drive straight through it. But there you go. Quick swing around from the west into the rear here of the east, clearing out the machine gun bunker. Good work there by Cancerman. There you go, Pack 40, no Stug, which could indicate he's planning here for the Panther 4. Again, the infantry dominance plus the tank here certainly does make a Panther 4 here the overall more efficient choice. Again, the Stug won't be half bad. More Grenadiers there, no sign of Panzer Grenadiers there for Gentlefox. Grenadiers are being pushed back by the Sherman. 50 caliber being added and mounted. Moving up towards the centre. Still no son of Doctor though from Cancerman. Considering his old situation, I think heavy cavalry with riflemen and field defence would allow him to, you know, dig in and prepare for a counterattack from Gentlefox, which would all be pretty handy. You could also go around with company with the assault units for the same. Tactical support doesn't really offer the option. But again, half tactical allow him to reinforce the front line. So in theory, I mean, all 3 doctrines offer them some sort of measure of sort of fighting more defensively now, and I definitely think he needs to consider more defensive play in a sense versus Gentlefox and the Panzer there, which is now trying to counterattack and reclaim the centre first. Again, he's not too concerned with the resources, which he still feels is a bit of a mistake. A lot of mortar going back and forth here. Pioneers taking the rifle in there. Sherman providing covering fire there for the rifle side. The church, they fall back. Pioneers advancing here. A lot of mortar fire. Pack moving up. Mortars moving up. MG2, 42s, 2-2 hanging back. Troops reinforcing. Dealing here with the reactions with the Flammenwerfer. Church is taking an ordinary large amount of punishment. We got mortar fire there on the mortars, possibly the Sherman as well. At least some of the shots are hitting, they're not quite connecting. In the actual war, the mortar could actually likely done some damage to the Sherman, as most medium tanks were not that thickly armoured on top. So for some hitting the engine block of the rear could very well disable it in the actual war. Fun fact. Though I might be a bit mistaken there, but again, most tanks were not too thickly armoured on top. Sherman there versus Grenadiers, 50 caliber firing away. Germans have to fall back there. Slight hits on the mortar, but no sort of serious kills. They can soon go for the Panzer 4. The Panzer come by and fear. Grenadiers here, covered by the Pack 40 to make support as well there. The echelons out in the open with the bazookas. And up close and personal, annihilated. A bit of a loss there for Cancerman. Could have perhaps saved those. Panzers continue through in the centre. Mortar on the right, and there we go. We got a 50 caliber out here for Cancerman. Good choice there. Good choice. Almost got the mortar though. And good lord, what have they done to Joe's leg? Mortar here. Or smoke actually from the Sherman against the Pack 40. Not quite fully aimed, but actually still ends up doing the trick here. Causes Gentlefox to fall back due to the threat of simply not being able to cover his weapons very well there from the front when they're being cut off. MG42 sending up here. Sadly doesn't have any more smoke from the Sherman. He could go for doctrinal smoke here, but looks like he's not aiming for that. But Gentlefox is slowly pushing through here through the centre, house to house. Though the 50 caliber is definitely making it a lot harder. Got another unit there. Mortar is wiped out, and there's just, yeah, weirded out units all over the place. You can go for the Panzer 4 now, the Panzer Kampfwagen 4. There you go. A bit of medium armour here to support his frontline troops. Mittlerer Panzer. The workhorse of the German Panzerwaffe. Sherman down the western road, right from here as well, supporting it slightly. Pack 40 here, they're being flanked by the Sherman. In this case, they'll quickly turn up. There you go. Sharp reaction there from Cancerman. Lays down a smoke screen on the Pack 40. Also cutting off the Panzers from any other support, causing overall a full collapse of the western flank for Gentlefox. Sharp move there. Mortar fire, 50 caliber fire heads being exchanged across the centre of the map, across the city square, the town square, village square maybe. There you go, Panzerfaust here for Gentlefox and the Panzer Division, ready to strike fear into the heart of the Americans. Pack 40 still needs to turn about there. In this count, Sherman is pretty quick to fall back there. Mortar fire raining down the Grenadiers right in the open, rather than also falling back here. 50 caliber needs to pull back there for healing reinforcement. We could see a wipe, we could see a wipe. Almost there, wipe, but the 50 caliber does escape here. The wrath of the Wehrmacht. Sherman dodges quite a few hits there as the Panzer IV continues forward. We got the vehicle who then start with a bazooka, preventing him from actively pursuing the Sherman too easily, so they otherwise risks several bazooka hits into the rear of the Panzer IV. So that's actually a nice setup there tactically for Cancerman, holding the Panzer IV from pursuing the Sherman. He's setting up there for Pershing, but again, having initially had over good fuel control, had a medium tank up first to ensure that Gentlefox is pressured, so he can't just set it up east for a counter. I mean, it's not too bad then. Again, he's had excellent fuel control there against Gentlefox. Excellent fuel control. Bazooka there dropped. Alright, Jürgen. You're now a Panzerjäger. Do I get some kind of neat badge? Well, if you can knock out 3 Panzers, ja. Ah, scheiße. Cancerman, though, is beginning to suffer a bit infantry-wise, though. That's definitely a big win there for Gentlefox.
Capture point is being overrun.
Panzer IV could do with some light repairs. Cancerman, while waiting for the Pershing, could still throw in some other infantry in the meanwhile. I mean, he's close to be able to call in a, well, Ranger squad at this rate.
A capture point is under
Or even
attack.
just additional rifles. He's also got a ton of munitions, so he could continue supporting his infantry with the Sherman, then popping combined arms so they overall perform a lot better together. I mean, that's also a pretty strong ability. Just again, I do feel like it's rather neglected, underestimated. Nothing further here from Gentlefox. He's yet to capture the fuel. Again, he's been sort of more focused on the victory points, where he's quite far behind Cancerman there after Cancerman's initial successful push. But again, the lack of doctoral choice and the lack of any sort of dark-in defense there has allowed Gentlefox to at least gain back some ground and stabilize the victory points. But again, resource-wise, he's very much far behind Cancerman and the 3rd Armoured. And in fact, he's going here for double Pack 40, which certainly indicates that Gentlefox is certainly feeling far behind resource-wise. I mean, he could also, in theory, try and set up for some Tier 4 play, since double packs usually indicates also, either Tiger play or maybe some kind of, Tier 4 play. But right now, Tier 4 certainly seems far off. He'd need to, either build up a lot of fuel cash or at least secure a fuel point for a longer period of time until he can have that be remotely possible. Panzer IV versus Bazooka Men here in the east. Shots fired. After moving up, mortar fire there gets a church. Gonna need to be careful before that thing collapses on them. Rifleting up in the west here, more exposed. We've got another machine gun bunker here active for Gentlefox. Main good use of what limited resource has to try and make it harder here for Cancerman to just sort of do anything. But also in this case, I mean, Cancerman just floats a lot of resources while he's waiting for the Pershing. Which also means he's actually got a much smaller force right now than Gentlefox. He's just going for a bunch of tanks right now. He could easily, I think, run Gentlefox at this point, but I think Cancerman, he's suffering from a case of Fuhrer syndrome, and is getting too obsessed with the Pershing to actually sort of, willingly accept anything else. I mean, hell, again, he could easily go for a Ranger right now, and then the Pershing. So right now here, Cancerman, I think, is making a strategic mistake. There's definitely a scent of, well, what's it called? The Battle of Kursk here. But he ends up waiting too long, and again allows Gentlefox to build up here, whereas again, otherwise, he could hit him with a lot of medium tank support by infantry, launch one successful heavy attack on one of the flanks, and run over Gentlefox. Instead, Gentlefox is allowed to prepare defences ahead of time. In fact, he's almost got the Sherman here. And there we go. Also note this is longer matches, so no mid-game analysis. Bunker being repaired. Sherman knocked out there. Kaput. Amerikanischer Panzer kaputt. And there you go. You can finally go for the Pershing with the sacrifice of a Sherman. A burning beacon of experience and fuel.
We got a new unit ready and on
So there you go. M26 Pershing out there for Cancerman. A bit more heavier armor there to deal with the Krauts. Gentlefox has only really got the double packs and the Panzer IV there. In theory, he could aim for Panzer, but I do feel that'd be a waste of the Panzer Grenadiers. Regain the eastern field pioneer. Grenadiers advancing with a bazooka. Got import here as the Rangers have been equipped with BARs and Thompsons. Good work there. A lot of players neglect they can upgrade their Rangers with more than just the Thompsons, and also give them a third weapon there, an additional weapon on top of the Thompsons. In this case, he's pursuing here the MD42 on the cop on. Not a bad idea. A quick grenade here, I think, is going to be necessary in there. Go. MD42 has been pushed back. But it is pushed back here roughly in the east, so possibly the threat here with the Rangers on the flank, which is certainly a quite vicious threat. Cancerman following up with the Sherman to support the Pershing. That's good. He's not completely caught up in the throes of Fury Syndrome. Perhaps it was a momentary madness as he realizes what he's done and goes, my God, I need tanks to support my big tank.
Tank support is here. Sherman ready. Ready, set. Taking fire.
Pershing going straight there for the bunker. The Panzer IV engages here. Shots either misses or fails to penetrate. Pershing, on the other hand, has no issues with that and easily penetrates the frontal arm of the Panzer IV. Pack 40 moving up, but that could be a bit more problem for Pershing. Shot that also bounces. Panzer IV moves up again, shoots, bounces as well.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Ram Nevers' Grenadiers hold up here in the cafe. Shots blazing across here the backyard. Right moving towards the centre point. We've got a 50 cover coming. Mortars not been caught there by Cancer. We've got the Sherman moving up here, trying to flank in, but taking help from the Pack 40s. As they're ignoring the Pershing, but now we've got Smoke to be called in on the Pack 40. No HVAP round here because of the munitions for it, but there you go. Got the 222 unit lost again here for Cancerman. Needs to be careful with the infantry. He's down to just two rifle squads and the Rangers now. Trying to get the Pack 40 here. He's really sort of going close in here. Pack 40 carrying the first one. There you go. Pack White rifle could transport.
Destroyed an anti-tank gun.
Rangers are back. And the fight again, fighting for the victory point. Got more smoke down the line. The Pershing to retreat. Cancerman certainly making good use of smoke to sort of try and cover up the units and cover retreats. Definitely commendable. Though again, a mortar could do that for free in some cases.
Enemy has destroyed one
There you
of
go,
our
bunker down, but now we've got double
fortifications.
Pack 40 covering the western side here. The western fields are now a kill zone for any tanks that aren't German. Sherman Pershing thusly fall back here in the face of stiffening resistance from the Panzer. And we got more Rangers out here for Cancerman. He begins to call up some elite infantry to clear out the Krauts. Cancerman losing trust in the motorized riflemen.
We are losing a sector.
Grenadiers, Panzer Grenadiers moving up here. Center vertical Grenadiers versus 50 calibers. Pinned down by heavy fire there from the heavy machine gun. Modified there against the 50 caliber. Pershing moving up.
A capture point is under attack.
Is he planning tier 4? What is Gentlefox planning? I mean, he could go for Dual, he could aim for another Panzer IV, I suppose. Rangers charging into the victory. Two Panzer Grenadiers. We've got a grenade here off. Panzer Grenadiers still quick retreat. We've got the Panzer IV moving in. Fresh bunker up here for Gentlefox. He's very intent on sort of just trying to hold those victory points, particularly the western one, with as many forces as possible. And again, it's better to use a machine gun bunker rather than place down an MG42 there. So I mean, he's making the right decision there. He's definitely making the right decision there.
Our sector.
Much better for the purpose here. So I mean, thumbs up to Gentlefox. I mean, if you really just want something to watch, a point of suppression, get a bunker, if possible. You're in the Pack 40 in particular, it's the Wehrmacht, since again you can't really afford to have a unit just standing back doing nothing. Obviously could use it before to go a bit lighter. We got Pershing there flanking the Panzer IV. Pioneers swift to retreat there as the American armour appears like a roaring demon. And there you go, Otto and Fritz killed here. That's a bit too close to the Panzer IV. Rifleman up support. Got a BAR drop there by the Rangers by the looks of it, though they actually apparently they got another one already. So it looks 50 caliber setting out there. Rangers here reinforcing and upgrade them with Thompsons as well. Heavy firepower duel here in the centre. Pack 4 in this case wins out against the Pershing. Bit of fighting here. Still no sign of anything there from Gentlefox. Again, looks like he might be aiming for another Panther 4 here, though again, a Panther would be pretty risky and pretty high cost. And again, fuel point wise, I mean, Gentlefox is putting so much emphasis on the western and centre victory point, he's actually got any real control of fuel points. And there's no sign of fuel catches so far. Another push towards the centre here. Again, Cancerman needs to change his sort of tactical approach. He's relying too much on just to take head on. There's not enough sort of serious flanking against Gentlefox. I mean, if he's only were to try and flank through here, get behind in the first place, I mean, he could catch Gentlefox off guard, force you to react to this, down here, first turn there, and then you can make a bigger push from the front. I think that it will be a lot more effective there for Cancerman, rather than just running straight into the gun line of Gentlefox and the Panzerlehr. You got more Shermans away there for Cancerman, which means he'll soon have 2 Shermans and a Pershing here. Gentlefox also on the defensive, but he's slowly and surely bleeding out there. His opponent, he's, you know, just holding the line for the fatherland. Endsieg. Closing in on veteran defeat for the Panzer Grenadiers. Quick grenade off against them. Panzer 4 moving up, you got the Rangers retreating. Back here, troops reinforcing. And we got the 50 cover down to fire. Almost wiping it, and in fact he might actually be able to get off. There we go, mortars do the deed. And interesting enough, again, he hasn't recruited the mortar at all. Panzer though need to take a hit there from the Pershing.
Ready. Go ahead. Incoming fire. Armor ready. Run down the hill. Moving on the flank.
Shots to fight the
Losing a
Sherman.
capture point.
Grenadiers flanking in. Got a big armoured force being prepared here in the west. They still need to prepare the Sherman. The Grenadiers and the nearby Pack 40 is definitely doing a lot here to disrupt the initial preparation of whatever he's planning. In the centre, Panther 4 holding up there. He's recruiting the 50 caliber mortars, also fun recruit there by Cancerman and the 3rd Armoured. Armoured assault continue up, but again, it's not so much a flank there, it's just slightly oblique attack. I mean, he's just running through here with full force. Not stop! Don't stop up in front of the anti-tank gun. Bypass it, get behind it, but don't stop up. Definite tactical error there, I think, by Cancerman. He lays down the smoke screen, but you know, he just driven behind the Pack 40. He could have wiped it. He probably wouldn't have lost a Sherman there. I mean, he gets it finally, but again, at the loss of a Sherman tank, the Pershing is operating around. He almost got the MD-42. And the Pack 40 can still be recruited, you know, for some course of collapse. He is overall not the most efficient move. We even got a command bunker here, in fact, for Gentlefox. I mean, he's all going here for a much deeper defense, a much stronger one. That's a lot harder for Cancerman to dislodge him here, not just from machine gun bunkers now, but with command bunkers. You can see the Gentlefox. I can't help but feel that at this point, though, his doctrine is a bit of a mischoice. It's not really doing anything for his play, so I mean, for someone who's going defensive play, the close air support is doing nothing for him. So, you know, if he's going to, you know, insist on playing the list, I mean, in the future, he might want to consider having another doctrine ready here. Because this one just doesn't fit the bill. So nothing in base, we would go for a Panzer 4 now. Bit unclear what Gentlefox and the Panzerlehr is planning. Quickly recruit stuff, and again, I'm making reinforced right here. Again, that's basically sort of roughly how far the command bunker's reinforcement aura sort of extends. Which is actually quite a bit there. And again, it's a good move. So many players for the Wehrmacht, you know, neglect the power of the command bunker in the right place. It can really do a lot for you. It's a nice move there by Gentlefox, very nice. Noting, by the way, that both of his mortars are now veterans free. And he's in fact taking up, he is actually now planning to go for tier 4, possibly Panthers, for which to take the fight to the Americans. And now Cancerman is actually going for Scott, in a surprising move there. Rather than the fire equipment, the Panthers was trying to flash them out there with a bundle grenade. Mortar though could of course also join in. Mortar sneaking about here, taking fire there from the machine gun bunker covering the centre. He's a bit too close there. And in the far east, we've got Rangers sneaking up here, trying to flank behind. Pressure moving down there, engaging the Panthers, wiping out half the unit, gaining veterancy too. We've got Pack 4 staying up there to stall the American assault as it goes down the western road. And again,
heavy tanks
Cancerman might want to consider the way he's attacking here, at least lay down the smoke so he's going to blitz in, otherwise he'll find another approach to attack from. Pentafour coming the far west here. Scott almost done there for Cancerman with a bit of light artillery plus some free smoke. Sherman engaged with the Panther 4. Good hit there, closing in eventually 2. Scott moves up the M8A1, and in the centre they got Pershing engaged in the bunker, trying to clear it out. There's no immediate support. We got a Pack 40 quickly turning right there. Yet to penetrate the hull of the Pershing. Another shot there fails. Third shot fails. Coming up support here. Fourth shot finally penetrates the Pershing. We got another Sherman on the way there for Cancerman. Scott moves in here, a bit unsure where he wants to be. We got cut the flank. They got carefully over the pack. Sherman, you're sending it on his own. Cancerman, unassisted and rather blind to be honest. And loses the Sherman there for, well, not exactly the sharpest tactical move.
Listen up. Krauts are sniffing around our asses. Tactical point being
Cancerman needs to try and flank more. Again, he needs to lay down some really big smoke screens if he's going to attack head on. Scott there bombarding with a 75mm gun, pretty much the same one as the Pack howitzer. Now sending the Pershing in on its own there. Smoke's going down his help against the MD-42. We've got Panther pushing forward to the Pack support here. Scott finally got grenades off, almost right out. The Panther going to do this entirely. More Packs moving up. Another Sherman there rhyming for the third armament as it throws more tanks into the fray. Rangers there taking A5 from the mortars, machine guns, and they're going to need to retreat. Could risk a wipe there. That would be a pretty devastating loss there for him. We got the Pershing to the rescue. One pack there, managing to penetrate the armoured hide. And in the west here, again, another machine gun here. Bunker from Gentlefox halts the advance on the western victory point. And again, I think he's a bit too reliant on just attacking head on into Gentlefox here. I mean, say if he were to go up through here, flank behind, he could do a lot of damage, catch a lot of himself off guard, and again, once and then turn to deal with it, he could then launch a second attack from the front then. That way, sandwiching whatever force he's attacked there. We could try round here, cut behind, maybe go for some of the mortars, get behind some of the Packs, and then again, launch an assault through here once everything turns to deal with the flanking element. But rather again, he's just sort of trying to take on most of the time then, so to just get a few units here and there. Whichever means as long as Gentlefox doesn't sort of makes a measured response, tries to minimise casualties, and just trying to stall Cancerman, he can all do a lot of damage. Mortar wreck there by the Panther 4, which is very close to Vetchi 2 there, with the shoots on soon. Pershing catches the Panther 4. Nope, doesn't quite see it. There's under fire from the Pershing, which is slowly making its way towards Vetchi 3. We got the heavy Panther co-op there, and he can... Well, there's going to be some time there for the Panther, because again, sadly, Gentlefox has not been able to control the fuel points in. Again, overall map control has been a bit risky, but again, he's being somewhat aided by the fact that Cancerman is not much of a flanker man. Catches there the Scott, gains 22 with the Panther 4 shoots. Now we got a Sherman flank in the rear, rifle nearby, and attacking the gets good in the Sherman. Scott fires, misses, and these we've got Pershing here dealing with the Panther. Going to put your wipe there. That'd be a pretty big loss there for Gentlefox, but Dieter there makes it off. And he's rushing straight the Panther for the Sherman, trying to get a kill there right between the Rangers. Crushes a few of them, gets the Sherman, knocks it out, and leaves it burning. Definitely a loss there for Cancerman. Panther 4 blitzes back here towards safer lines. But they're going to be right in front of it and getting swept away by the Rangers' vicious assault. Grenades left and right here, but ultimately the Panther 4, supported by a machine gun bunker, acts as the line of defense that stops them. Another Scott here for Cancerman. That's a pretty interesting move here at the moment. Another Scott, but then again, with only one Panther 4, I suppose he's going to try and clear out the infantry and other bits more aggressively. Though so far he does need to work a bit more on his Scott handling. He's not, I think, quite leveraging as well as he could.
Armor here.
Gentlefox slowly approaching in the Panther. He could also try and grab some points. I mean, you can actually connect with the western fuel point probably more easily considering how he's set up than the eastern one. So I'm a bit surprised he actually hasn't made a single real effort to secure this fuel point compared to how much he's put into this one. But again, most of his forces aren't at all. So there's definitely perhaps some work there for Gentlefox to consider how to approach Arnhem checkpoint here. But again, he could be aiming for the Panther, he could be aiming for the Sturmpanzer, but considering there's a lot of tanks and there's a Pershing on the field, a Panther overall here would be the stronger and more sensible choice there for Gentlefox. Again, it is expensive, again, considering the resource flow, also quite a bit off. But again, the double pack 40s and the fact that Cancerman is not, again, strongest flanker here, does help. Scott supporting Rangers in the west. Close fits into one there. Pershing up support as well as another big push, but again, will it be a flank or will it be just another head-on attack here? Or will it at least make use of the Scots laying on the smoke screen before attacking? Because again, remember, they can lay down for free and they can actually move while laying them down. That's a rather unique ability there. Not a lot of the sort of artillery units of the mobile kind can actually fire them while moving. There you go, got another bunker. And Gentlefox just takes another one. Again, Gentlefox is only enacting some reasonably successful, I would say, defensive attacks there against Cancerman. Definitely think something there from some Wehrmacht players to learn off, not just machine gun bunkers, but also command bunkers. That one I think is also vital point here. We got Rangers here versus Grenadiers in the east. Close to in the free, and again, they do got a lot of firepower there.
A capture point.
Closing in on the Panther there. Grenadiers being hunted down here by the Rangers, ever angry, ever filled with fury. Also very close fetch into 3. Jackson on the way there for Cancerman. The M36. Almost got the Panther there for Gentlefox, but he's got the resources for it. Rangers taking a hit from the Panther, full rifle flanking against it. Bazooka hits, anti-tank grenade might fall off, let's damage the engine, and no. Actually, no anti-tank rifle grenade there. Panther 4 successfully escapes, Mortars on the other hand fall up, and don't quite land any hits. Pershing with Scott support moving eastwards there, at least he's changing up his approaches a bit, but there's still not a lot of sort of actual flanking on here. Grenadiers taking hits up from the Scots, not quite landing any hits there. Barraging a point there, hoping to catch the Grenadiers a bit more risky, or is he actually turning on something else? They're going before 2. We got smoke going down there, Pershing moving in, Rangers moving in, there we go, smoke obfuscating line of sight on the MD42, Panther 4 moving in. He's got the resources now for the Panther, but looks like Gentlefox is a bit more preoccupied with what's going on in the centre, and Trigger as well. Rifle flanking, you need to get the Pershing bit up there, and he needs to get some support fire here down here. Again, if he just were to lay down the smokes, we used to say the Scots, they could basically negate all of this and save his right. Instead, he's forced to retreat there. Rifleman taking losses. And there you go, Panther on the way for Gentlefox. Panzerkampfwagen 5. Scots there maneuvering about. Kill there with one of them.
A capture point is under attack. We can now deploy a smoke screen to blind the enemy.
Bit of firing in the east, Grenadiers under fire from the Scots as they blow up 75mm high explosive shells at the Grenadiers. Panther very close to being finished there for Gentlefox and the Panzer. Pack 40 with the Panzer support and the machine gun bunker here coming on the west side. And we got some slight movement in the west, and we got more movement in the east here from Cancerman's armour.
Panther ready.
Grenadiers have engaged by Rangers and the Jackson, and there we go, we got the Panther out there for Gentlefox. Rolling out there. Looks like he's moving towards west. There they go, Grenadiers out in the open. Panther taking loss there from the Scots. Jackson needs to get away, takes heavy hits there from the pack 40. There you go, gets knocked out. Bad news there for Cancerman again. Too much to just head on attacks into Gentlefox's lines. And now we got a Panther on the loose there with no Jackson to deal with it. It's only the Pershing. And if he supports his Panther correctly, that Pershing might not be much of a threat anymore. Until the Panther forward to say flank the Pershing while the Panther engages from front. Oh, there you go. Panther shoots, bounces off the Pershing's armour.
A capture point is being overrun.
Pack 40 moving up. Another Jackson way there for Cancerman. He's got so much fuel. Back here, nothing further going on there for Gentlefox. Scott bombarding, Pershing joining in as well. And there you go, Gunn is hitting with the Rangers, the flanking from the east, but again, a lot of firepower, more specifically their vets and defeat, and is ultimately overwhelmed by the sheer firepower of the American Rangers. Multiplied the landing down, we also got the Panther 4 joining in. He's going to have to retreat, and he could very well be forced to retreat right through Gentlefox's central defense. We've got another machine gun bunker coming in the center as well. Could see a wipe here, we could see a wipe, very likely you will see a wipe, and there you go. Annihilated here. That did not work out very well there for Cancerman, not enough support. Shot bounces off the Panther. Panther engages into the Scot. Another Jackson out there for Cancerman and Freedom.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Small shooter there as fighting continues in the centre. We got the Pershing on heavy fire there from the Panther and the Pack 40. Very close to MG3. Range moving through the west, but again halted by another MG42, this time supported by the command bunker. But really, he's made serious use of his doctors. Again, I can't help but feel he made the wrong choice there. He just feels wasted, to be honest. Oh, there you go, finally use of it. He's actually using it to drop munitions in there to support his forces, maybe set up for some strafes here against Cancerman and the 3rd Armoured. Scots not doing too much, this is just blind firing. More munitions being secured there by Gentlefox's men. $13 munitions a crate. Another Jackson there for Cancerman. On the other hand, he's got barely any infantry left. He's down to single Ranger squad and rifle squad. Panther 4 here versus Scott. Scott's a quick to retreat. Rifle moving forward. We've got no serious armor support there. We've got no Pershing. Jackson also waiting there.
Our capture point is being overrun.
Bazooka 5 failed to penetrate the frontal arm of the Panther 4. Parney supporting as well here. And the rifle just suffering here in the face of the Wehrmacht's finest. And the Panther just seems to be waiting for a target to engage. Range engaged by the Panther 4. So close to MG3 for the Panther 4. Increased rate of fire, increased mobility. Scots moving in. Jackson, Pershing. Second Jackson almost down there for him. We got reconnaissance there from Gentlefox. Making use of the doctrine in the final, perhaps, moments of the game. Jackson on the Panther 4. Rather late though. And there we go. We're going out to tank straight here, right in the clustered up troops, armoured vehicles. There go Pierce from the rear. And he gets the Scots. Quite a bit of damage. One gets actually knocked out there. Panther 4 versus the Jackson. Panther 5 goes off. Panther flanks in. Gets the Pershing. Nice assault here from Gentlefox, knocking out Cancerman's armoured assault. We got Jackson rolling up for the west here on its own. Rather recklessly. Jackson being flanked here by the Panther and knocked out. Almost. Other Jackson down. Pack 40 shoots and gets this. Final Jackson, there you go. Cancerman leaves the game. Game over. A victory for Germany, a loss for America. Cancerman standing up well, punishing Gentlefox, I think, for his poor choice of battleground here. The problem was, though, he rather think, A, got too obsessed with the Pershing initially, which cost him a lot of initiative and momentum as he just sort of waited up for the Pershing, floating a ton of resources. But then he also made the second mistake of just constantly tagging in there. He never really tried to flank and outmaneuver. Gentlefox, or again, he had so much smoke, but again, he only used it occasionally to sort of deal with them pack or a machine gun, never sort of prepare for an assault, and then just get in there close and aggressive, actually try to push back Gentlefox. And I suppose also too slow in choosing the doctrine, so when he actually had most of the map there, he could have minded, prepared it with sandbags, and it would make it difficult for Gentlefox to attack. So there was, I think, several mistakes there for Cancerman, which overall proved fatal versus Gentlefox. Well, again, initially making some mistakes, again, I think particularly why he chose to fight. Overall, strategically managed to slowly but surely turn around, making good use of bunkers, machine guns, packs, and slowly but surely make his way towards armor, and handling is, I think, Old's armor a bit better there. So, well played by Gentlefox. So, there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. If you did, one, subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, send in your points and feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Links, and cheers. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Cheers.